I should text my mom to pick me up at... Uh-oh. Why'd you send Braden down? True.
True. Check audio. Hello? Hello? Is it working? This is the live one. And the live one. Test, test.
Test. Test.
running at 30? You're gonna break it! Hey, you wrestle. Oh my gosh, they're on the thing. It's fine then.
Oh, I see them.
As long as... It's fine then.
Oh, I see them.
As long as I watch what
What if we grab them from like the lobby? Yeah. Hello.
Hello? No. Oh, that's not going to help either. Are we the problem?
Well, do you want to get someone to get chairs for us?
Where's Wilson? I just saw him. Oh, he's down there. Are we allowed to have...
Wait, let me like wave at this guy and tell him to get Wilson.
Wait, I'm gonna... Can we even have chairs?
Why would we not be able to get chairs?
Because it's like we're announcing.
Hello?
Like in the gym?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like right here.
Yeah.
You can hear each other right now?
No?
Yeah.
I meant like in the gym.
Okay, so you can, you're fine?
Yeah.
Okay.
When is it going to go live?
I don't know.
Beautiful.
Probably soon. Because we still got warm up and stuff to do.
Yeah. Are we allowed to sit? Or do we have to stand the whole time?
I feel like, because you're not, that bowl's going to be in your way.
Oh, that's
Okay.
Ella! Hi! If you're going to sit right now, though. Last time they didn't tell us the stream started and we were cussing.
Really?
Yeah. We were like, this is such BS. And they were like, guys, we're live.
It happens.
I was like, uh-oh.
It happens.
It does.
It really does.
Yo, G Money. Yo. Yo, come over here, bro. No.
What's up, FHN? Welcome back to tonight's boys volleyball night.
It's senior night here. I'm Elisabeth Miller with Miriam Lichty. We're going to be announcing tonight's game with FHN versus Francis Howell High.
And last time these two teams had a matchup, the Knights actually did a reverse sweep against the Vikings and pulled off a win late last season.
We're looking to maybe get that in 3 today and continue our 9-game win streak.
Yeah, I spoke with the libero Alex Williams earlier, and he said this is one of the games he was most looking forward to playing this season due to his injury last season, which caused him to miss out on playing this team. But he said he's expecting a really good, tough matchup tonight, and is just excited for any outcome, any plays.
We can tell that the community of FHN is pretty excited for this game as well. We have a pretty large crowd here in the gym tonight, so that is always a hype.
The boys are just starting to warm up. They did just finish their senior night ceremony, so we're just waiting to kick things off tonight.
We have 8 seniors here tonight. Just waiting to get this thing on the road.
Oh yeah. We have about 14 and a half minutes before serve. So
just to give a little rundown of the night, our JV Knights actually just fought a pretty hard game and went to 3 sets with the Vikings. Yeah, do you want me to?
I can.
Okay. Say good.
All right, we're back here tonight for a boys volleyball matchup against the Howell Vikings. It's senior night here at the Castle.
We're looking to win this game in 3 sets. Last time the Knights played the Vikings, we actually did a reverse sweep on them, ending in a 5-set win. So we're looking to double that tonight and just win it all in 3.
Yeah, the Knights are currently on a 9-0 win streak right now, and the Vikings are having not a rough season, but a more difficult one, being 6-6 altogether. Yeah, we're looking to continue that win streak and get it up to 10.
We just celebrated our senior night here at Francistown North, and we have 7 seniors tonight.
Mm-hmm. I spoke with libero Alex Williams earlier before this game, and he said he was most excited for this game because last year he was injured during this matchup and was unable to play. And he said this is one of the most anticipated games for him personally, and he's just looking to come out with that win to add it to the list.
I think all of our boys here tonight are super pumped up for this win because it is another Francis House school, and that gets all the players pretty excited due to the rivalry here at Francistown North.
It also gets the parents excited. We have a larger crowd this evening all around. It gets usually students excited, it gets parents excited. Everyone looks forward to games against other Francis Howell teams.
We're now announcing the Francis Howell North starting lineup for the boys volleyball team. as the refs get up.
A little friendly competition to get the Knights going for
Get
ya.
everyone moving.
Everyone adrenaline pumping.
Just a visual observation. It looks like the Knights have a lot of height going for them versus the Vikings. They seem to be a pretty short team. Wow.
Wow, that
I've never seen that.
never seen that before actually. They just did a backflip into the All right, time to get this game actually going.
We actually started this game almost over an hour.
Over an
It was supposed
hour.
to start over an hour ago.
Yes.
So pretty late start to that. I think that was due to JV's tough fight in 3 sets with the Vikings.
JV had a
unfortunately.
rough match going into this, and I think that caused a little bit of a late start for this team. Starting off in serve receive. You know, side out after one. That's,
One ball side out is what I always say.
yeah, that's, if you start off in serve receive, that's the way you have to go. You have to end it in one.
Number 8 from Vikings with the serve.
Back to AJ. Oh,
Tough block there
tough
from the
tough
Vikings.
coverage,
Number
yeah.
14.
Covering the block is one of the most important.
Let's see if we can't get this ball back.
Back to Sam Fitzsimmons.
Point for the Knights.
We have Rylan Martin going back to serve. For this season in particular, Rylan Martin is one of the leading scorers for this Knights team when it comes to serving. All right.
Good dig there by Kyle Puzniak.
That will hit the antenna, and it is the Knights' point. Getting it 2-1 early on in this set. Oh,
Tough defense there for the Knights. Looks like we have a little hole in the middle of the court.
middle hit is always kind of hard to read. It really just depends on where their shoulders are at and which way they're coming.
Looks like we have a sub number 4 for number 16. Right back out for our libero, Alex Williams.
Back in serve receive. Serving it at the libero. Good talk. That would be almost a double, but Josh Windsor, one of our seniors tonight, is in the net. So that's going to make it back to the Vikings.
Number 7 serving for the Vikings.
Out. That was a close one.
That was a close call.
They did a good job following it back to that line, though, I will say.
Now we have,
AJ Kincaid. Oh, never mind.
looks like we have
We're going to have Luke
Hollinger.
Hollinger?
Luke Hollinger,
Hollinger. I
One of
never know how
our-
to say it.
girls varsity team's managers, actually.
Mm-hmm. He is also one of the leading servers on this team. Oh,
Oh, good block there by
That
number
was a
7,
good
Noah
block.
Rowland. Noah Rowland is a sophomore here at FHN, his 2nd year in the program.
Noah actually leads in blocks on this team, having the most blocks per game out of everyone. Couldn't close that one.
With boys volleyball, a block is almost key to winning any game because they just hit it so hard. Like the
Yeah.
defense, honestly, it's just
You have to press on that block. You have to turn the hands in. You have to get the timing right. It's one of the key variables to getting those points up. Back at libero.
Good try by number 8, Sam Fitzsimmons, on the block coverage. Didn't quite pull it in the court.
Looks like he got a little bit too excited almost to be there. Oh, good pass by Sam. Oh, a little too tight. Back at the libero, out to Weston Peck, one of our seniors tonight. Oh, that's
Once
a hard
again,
hit.
Good dig by number 8, Sam Fitzsimmons, just outside the court once again. See if we can't pull that in just a little bit.
Yeah, looks like it caught him right on his chest. It's hard to get those balls up. Oh.
Looks like we didn't quite read that ball just enough.
It was a really close one on the line yet again. This one landing just in, though. We're really struggling to get out of this rotation tonight. It just takes one pass.
Smart spot by number 7, Noah Rowland, once again.
Josh Windsor is heading back to the line to serve. He is leading this season with the most aces at the service line. Let's see if he can get something going for the team.
Topspin serve.
Those are always hard to receive. Oh, good block by Noah and Sam. A little hovering right there to get that ball back.
A lot of the boys on this varsity team play club ball as well. A lot from Momentum, HP, which are some of the top clubs in our area.
Oh, another block for the Knights. Noah again, but this time with Weston Peck, one of our seniors tonight.
This always gets the crowd, the team.
The blocks are what bring the momentum. The one thing that can take down a team is blocking.
Oh, didn't quite get that serve over by number 14, but, sorry, number 24.
Joshua Windsor. That's the thing with top spins. It's really a 50-50 every time you serve it. You never know what to expect. Tight receive back.
Good fix by number 11, just outside that line.
Just outside, could not get a good swing on that one. Good pass by libero.
Good coverage by number 2, our libero.
Good net defense by Sam Fitzsimmons on the outside. A lift on number 8, Sam Fitzsimmons. I'm guessing it's not what he meant to do. Playing at the net is really difficult.
Score is currently 7-11 with the Vikings in favor. Good
Back
set there by
to
number
Weston.
6.
Oh,
Tough ball, tough ball.
tiny split in the block right there to get it down.
Hoping to get a couple points back here for the Knights.
A
As we're-
rough start for them.
Yep.
Good set.
Smart corner once again.
Smart tip kill for number 8, Sam Fitzsimmons. And Sam, one of our seniors, is actually going to play, I believe it's D2 volleyball in college after he graduates.
Good serve there, but no rolling.
Oh, good block by Boston Winchester, number 16 in the middle, and Weston Peck. A good team right there. Going outside. Oh, back. Oh. Hard getting out of this one, too.
Looks like we have kind of a controversial call there by the ref. The Knights seem kind of upset by it, but we're gonna
shake that one off. 9-13 here. Vikings still ahead. Short serve. Oh. Those are hard to receive, I will say.
Sent our libero under the net onto the other court, actually.
There's not much you can do with those. They always just end up getting you. Back at the libero. Oh.
Sam Fitzsimmons unfortunately did get blocked, but very, very strong swing. I feel like that's honestly why it goes back so far, and it's difficult for the defense to pick it back up. But
the stronger the block, the harder the hit is that went into it.
Hopefully we can pull through here. We're kind of at a point deficit.
Yeah. Having a rough time getting out of our rotations.
Sam Fitzsimmons with the spot every time, that deep corner.
Another hit. He's just on fire, I think. Good serve there. Back at the setter.
Libero with the hands.
Oh, a good
back
short
row
tip
hit.
Back to Joshua.
Vikings send
All
it back.
Free ball.
Oh,
a miscommunication
just
in the middle
off
right
tempo.
there. Boston looked to come at it too fast. Maybe the set was slower than he expected. Just a miscommunication, something that can be easily fixed.
The Knights seem to have lost just a little bit of momentum here. Looking for a big point to hopefully earn some of that back.
Out. Maybe a
with the
missed serve will do it for you. Hopefully getting some momentum here on this serve.
Yeah.
Sending Sam Fitzsimmons back to the line.
A sub just made by the Vikings.
Good serve by Sam. Causing them to be out of system. Good block.
Good block there. Did get picked up by number 13.
Out.
Out ball from the Vikings. Knights with the point.
Even with the point deficit, the Knights still have good energy. Still being loud no matter what. Out to Joshua. Oh, they're going to have a center line violation by the setter, Braden. He went a little too far under that net.
It was honestly a really good play, though, if that hadn't been called.
It was a really good set, pushed out to the outside, but you can't cross that line. Out of system ball. Oh. Trying to go cut.
Bring it in.
Tough swing right there. Oh, just barely touched it.
That ball was definitely going out, I think.
Yeah, it was definitely sailing out, but
Knights calling in a timeout. Hoping to get a little pep talk here to bring them back up.
12-19 in this first set right now. Looking to maybe talk some things out, get those communications set, and get out of serve receive. I feel like that's their biggest struggle right now.
The Vikings are looking, they're not looking or really doing much special. They're just kind of doing the basic pass, set, hit, and getting the points with that.
Yeah. They're coming out stronger, it feels like. More power behind their swings, and their blocks are just on fire. Their serving, I think, is one of the things taking us out tonight.
I agree. Almost all of them just have just a simple jump flow, and it just gets you.
Yeah. Float serves are one of the hardest next to top spins to receive. So that's why they are more common in boys volleyball.
Good serve receive pass by
pass.
Alex.
Out to Joshua, just hit the tape. And that's going to be a point for the Knights.
Number 7 in for the Knights. As we have a little bit of confusion here on the subs. Boston going out for number 4.
Rylan Martin, one of our leading scorers in serving yet again. Good serve. Oh, good defense.
Oh! Oh my gosh, number 10 with the kill.
AJ Kincaid, everyone
I
says
mean-
he has hops, and I didn't really believe it until this then.
Honestly, nothing
had
much you
me-
can do about that one.
Wow. He hung in the air for a little bit there, too.
Unfortunately, with the out
A
serve.
missed serve by Rylan Martin.
Honestly, though, we have enough hype from that miss serve almost doesn't matter.
Yeah. Hopefully we'll get this point back. Top spin serve. Ooh. That's going to be
Elbow on
out.
the
No
Vikings.
touch on that block. It's going to be a point back to the Knights.
Luke Hollinger and Weston Peck back in for the Knights. See if we can't make something up of this.
Yeah. Oh,
Ooh,
a miscommunication on the Viking side. We need that.
Love to see
16-20.
it over here, but
But I mean, 16-20 in this first set. Another out ball for the Vikings. That's going to lead to them calling a timeout.
a lot of points scored back here by the Knights. They've honestly brought up their momentum and their energy quite a lot in this past, like, 5 points.
The point deficit is now down to just 3 points after it being 7 early on in this set.
Honestly, I feel like volleyball games always start off just a little bit slow. You kind of have to build up your team's energy and build up that connection.
Momentum is often built within the first set, and I think we're watching that right now. It just takes the first set to get in the swing of things, learn the team, and just get it kicking.
Number 6, Luke Hollinger, back to serve after that about 30-second timeout here. See if we can't tie this game up with just 3 points.
Seeing if we can get on this scoring run. Out.
Vikings keep sending the ball out. The Knights are just eating it up, honestly.
Swinging too long, swinging too aggressive. Outside off-block defense by Josh, sending it right back. Good swing.
Good roll there, but gonna need something a little bit harder to break Vikings defense.
Some good defense by Alex Williams, the libero. Good roll right back.
Good setter coverage.
Oh, some scrappy
and we
plays for
send
them.
it back. Number 24, 8 and 6.
Just tooled the block. We need to get that stronger. That's some really good defense, though, by Sam Fitzsimmons and Alex in the back, getting that scrambled play. Joshua going into the bench to get that ball back.
Number 1, the Vikings libero, giving us a serve. Another jump float.
Back at the libero. Right out to
there.
Joshua, gonna tip it over. Too powerful of a tip, and it's out. A little conversation right now going on between Joshua and the ref.
I believe good sportsmanship there, but I believe number 13 was just a little bit under the net.
Yeah.
Kind of knocking number 24's knee a bit.
That's going to send Josh back to the line to serve. Again, one of our leading ace servers on this team. Let's see what he can do.
Little jump float there.
A
Did
little
not do
bit
the
too
top spin.
easy.
Tough tip.
Tough tip, just right over the block.
Number 11 for the Vikings back to serve as the Knights are back into serve receive.
Good serve, received by Alex. Off the block. Out. Too hard of a swing, going long. That's going to make it 20-22 here in this first set.
Tight game here. Let's see if the Knights can't pull through on these last key points of the game. Number 7, Noah back to serve.
Push to the outside.
Good swing by 13. Noah didn't quite square up there in time.
Difficult
However,
serve.
A touch on that ball is honestly still pretty good.
Yeah, getting it tough, but when a middle hitter is in the back row, it is often difficult for them to play defense just because of the height that they have. It's hard to get under that ball.
Number 13 for the Vikings back to serve. Good dig there by the Vikings libero. Knights sending it back
to
in.
Sam.
Smart shot.
Smart shot, was just able to pick it up. And it's going to have a touch block right there. 24-20 here in this first set. Vikings set point.
Could be the last point of this set. Hopefully not. Hopefully the Knights come back with some leads. Another jump float there. Oh, just missed tempo there for the Knights. That's gonna conclude our set 1 of a score 20-25 favoring the Vikings. We have a couple minutes here in between our first set and what we're going on to our second set.
Hopefully we can just figure out how to get at a serve receive. I think that's one of our biggest struggles right now, and playing our off-block defense just to get the ball back. And I think working on our serve and keeping it there is going to be another thing that we have to work on. It looks like assistant coach Molly Wade is pulling both Josh Windsor and Sanford Simmons to the side, working on their outside swinging. Probably ways to be smart on tipping and hitting and roll shots just all over the court.
I will say almost every tip to that deep corner, the Knights pulled through with the point. I'm thinking that that's going to be our way of winning this second set, is those smart shots.
Yeah, and those ways of getting those points is going to be hitting those corners and reading the defense on the other side of the court, which way to go and where they're not at. I think that's going to be a really good factor to pull this off.
I think we should use KJ just a little bit more.
Yeah, that one really good hit he had, I think, scared them a little bit on the other side. You could see them be more cautious. So I think setting him more would definitely do something and getting those blocks up in time.
Some of the key players, though, like Sam Fitzsimmons and Alex Williams, and I believe number 24, just always Josh Winster, always on the court, continuing, trying to build their team up with momentum. They're actually some of our senior leaders here at North.
Yeah, Alex Williams is one of the team captains this season. Just overall, in between every point, you can see him giving teammates high fives, constantly lifting them up, telling them to calm down. And I think that's what will help a team pull through in the end. All right, looks like we're getting set up to start the second set. The Vikings libero going in for the middle right now.
It's getting kind of loud in this gym with the high school band here tonight for senior night.
Yeah, that's one of the things you don't really see is North bringing out the band for a game.
It's normally reserved for just football, but
it is senior night after all. You got to go big. Luke Hollinger is going to go back to the line to serve to start off this game. Luke is one of our best servers on this team for this season. Hopefully we can get a little bit of a run going early on just to get that lead.
I feel like our issue last set was we were kind of playing catch up throughout it.
Yeah,
so
we need to learn to hold the points and keep it.
That's a way we love to see the second set start, is with a block by number 7 and 11, Noah and Weston.
Those blocks are what's going to do it. Getting a serve over and getting a block is going to be, that's a good, strong start. Oh,
yes,
a good defensive dig by Alex.
Unfortunately, called
and that's
going
to be a double for Joshua Windsor.
Beautiful dig, though.
Beautiful dig. That was a really good dig. Joshua just had to go in double, I mean.
Come on, Josh.
The serve back, Sam Fitzsimmons, tight on the net.
It's going to get that third ball over.
And that's going to be a point to the Vikings. So we're down the line to Joshua. Going to go back out to Weston. Off the hands and out. That is a good swing.
Those smart shots there. Honestly, just key points to the game.
Yeah, that's what's going to do it. Joshua Windsor back at the line. We saw him early in the first set doing a top spin, but at the end he moved to a float. So I guess we just have to see what he's going to choose for this time.
I think he's going with the top spin. Yes, he is.
Oh, just out.
Hopefully we didn't jinx him.
Hopefully not, but I'm thinking we did.
Me too. We won't comment about
comment about that anymore. It's okay. They got the next one. They got it. Just get this point back.
Top spin by Howell.
Top spin right back. Oh! That's going to be an ace on Joshua Windsor right there.
That's got to hurt just a little bit.
I'm starting to think we jinxed them right there.
I'm starting to think so. Let's go, Josh.
We got this one. A float serve to mix things up at Sam Fitzsimmons. Back to Weston. Off the block.
Pick up by Vikings libero. Back set.
Good
with the block once again. Number 7 and number 8, Sam and Noah. What a duo up there on the net.
That is a good blocking duo. I think, honestly, no matter where Noah's at, they're going to have a block down. And being the leading hitter with blocks, it really just proves something. Served by Noah here. Often what hitters will do is if they notice a middle blocker is in the back playing defense, they're going to aim at them because they know they're not the strongest defensive player on the court right now.
It's honestly just a universal volleyball thing to do that. You see it in girls and boys volleyball, no matter the level.
you aim at that middle and the back.
Middles honestly get a bad passing rep.
Yeah. Out to Sam Fitzsimmons.
Good swing there.
Look to swing deep. That's going to be an out ball for the Vikings.
Looks like we have Luke Hollinger subbing out for number 10, KJ. And
Weston Peck going out for Brandon to come in and serve. Oh, a strong
Another
hit by
tough
number
hit.
13 on Howell.
just right down the seam of right back and middle back. That's
Yeah.
a really tough seam to get. A lot of crossing errors are made.
Yeah, that's a really good spot that a lot of hitters will pick. And oftentimes it will lead to a point. Good serve received by Joshua.
Getting closer to finding that connection between our middle and our setter. That was a really tough hit
That
there
was
from
a
the
good
Vikings.
swing by the Vikings.
Honestly, not a lot you can do about a hit like that. Just keeping the balls off of the net to reserve that as much as you can.
Yeah, a nice crossbody swing will do that for you. Not even looking at the court. A
Sam
deep swing
returning
by
the
Sam
favor.
Fitzsimmons. Add that to the kills.
Number 5 back to serve.
This is John Dittmar. He is another one of our leading servers on this team. I think this is the first time we're seeing of him tonight.
In with the jump float.
Oh, just off the hands and a arm out on libero. That's going to have the Vikings get a point right there.
Back to the Vikings, number 13 back to serve. I think we're going to come in with a jump float here.
Right at the libero, Alex. Going back to AJ. Roll shot to the middle.
Smart tip there.
Caught
Looks
on
like
their feet right there.
Communication almost in the back row with our libero and number 24. Not really sure who was going to take that ball.
It looks like they were caught in the miscommunication. They both got caught on their feet. A lot of hand serve receives tonight for the Knights. Joshua just barely getting the hands on that hit.
Couple subs being made on the Vikings side. We have our libero, Alex Williams, back to serve. See if we can't get an ace here to rile things up.
A good serve right there.
Oh,
And a strong
nice
block by AJ Kincaid on the right side. Getting him all fired up.
This is another great blocking duo, number 7 and number 10.
They're both strong blockers, constantly pressing in. Nothing it really gets by them at all.
Another jump float from our libero, Alex Williams. In with another block.
block. This time for Joshua, number 24 on the outside, and number 7, Noah. A strong blocking right here. A little conversation on the side between the setter and our head coach. Ooh, just out serve by Alex Williams. A missed serve for the Vikings is going to have the Knights get that point back with Luke Hollinger coming in and Weston Peck again. Change of setters and a change of right sides.
Number 6, Luke Hollinger, back to serve for the Knights.
A little hold up there on the substitution line. Looks like they just went too quick, too eager to get back on that court. Off the hand,
Scrappy
scrappy play.
Jinx.
Oh, and a middle kill by Noah in number 7.
I love how excited they all get just after one simple point. They're just freaking out, and that is honestly the key to volleyball. You have to have that good energy
Constantly
and the good
being
momentum.
hyped.
Ooh.
It is currently 11-10 here in the second with the Knights getting that lead.
This is our first lead of the night.
Yeah. It's a tiny lead, but it's something. Another scrappy play by the Vikings to get that ball back. Pushing it outside.
Smart play by number 24, picked up by the Vikings.
Out.
Out ball on them.
A strong swing by number 7. Missed the court. A good serve again by Luke. Roll shot out to number 24, back to Weston. Oh, just caught the hands of the libero, number 2.
Substitution for the Vikings, 12-11.
That's the score right now, too.
What a coincidence.
It's like they did it on purpose.
Maybe they did.
I'm thinking so.
Looks like we have a little shoe tie here
By John.
on the Knights. A little goofy moment there.
A little goofy. Look at him. Josh helping him tie his shoe.
Let's go, Josh.
Great teammate, I'd say.
Jump float here.
Bracket Josh. Good roll
Good
shot
roll
to
shot
the
by
corner.
Weston.
Oh,
Ooh, difficult
a strong
hit.
swing down the line. Hard to get those, I will say.
Those balls are honestly, at that point, up to the blockers to get those, because defense, there's not much you can do about that unless you read it just perfect. So
a good tip by number 7 in the middle. Ooh, aggressive tip by number 7 on the outside for the Vikings.
tooled the block, Weston.
Good tool, that's gonna make it go out. We're gonna have a substitution. John is going out and Sam Fitzsimmons is gonna come on in. Joshua Windsor back to the line to serve.
Nice jump float there. Good bring up by Luke Hollinger. To Alex, to Sam.
Good defense by the Vikings. A cut
Good
shot.
pickups. Alex,
Scrappy
Sam,
play
and
to
Luke
send
once
it
again.
over. Another tip by the Vikings.
Alex, Sam, and Luke again. Triple threat here.
A long play right now. A lot of good off-block defense.
Resulting in a
Good
smart
line
corner
shot by
by
Sam.
number 8, Sam. A lot of good pickups from number 6, Luke Hollinger, and a lot of fixing that second ball, number 2, the libero, Alex Williams.
They
Giving
tell
Sam
you
the
in
chance.
volleyball all the time to better the ball every contact. And that's what he was doing. Off the tape serve by Josh. That's going to be an ace.
That's going to make the Vikings call a timeout with the score being 15-12 in favor of the Knights.
This is a good tiny lead that the Knights have going for them in this second set.
Hopefully the Knights continue this winning point streak for the Vikings.
They have a nice little serving run going for them. A lot of defense, a lot of scrappy plays.
Honestly, if we continue this, we will pull through with the win.
Yeah, in a quick 4-set match.
Heading back out onto the court, the Knights and the Vikings. ready to battle it out in set 2. 24 back to serve. Another jump float there.
Sending it back. Good block.
Good block there by
the
number
Knights.
7 and number 8, Sam Fitzsimmons.
That is a good blocking duo that they have up there.
Honestly, I think we've said that with just about anyone that's paired up with number 7.
I'm starting to think Noah's the reason all these blocks are doing so good.
Honestly.
Good tip defense by number 2.
Oh, nice
right
shot
into the
right in the
donut.
middle of the court. Number 11, Weston Peck, one of our seniors.
That's a good open area. A lot of time coaches will tell you to always hit that because it's going to be open.
We do have a 5-point, well, 4-point now with that missed serve by Joshua. But we have quite a point lead here. Let's see if we can't continue it.
This is the most we've held on to a lead going into this game as a whole. Hopefully we can get this serve back and just side out.
Oh my God. Number 7 with the kill.
He is on fire, I will
Literally
say.
nothing you can do about that on the other side. That is just an amazing hit, amazing tempo run by the setter.
That is a good swing right there. Back to the line to serve. Oh,
See if we can. Oh
good
my God,
save
it's
by
brought back.
Joshua Windsor. A
And
little
it's
bit of
over.
a little miscommunication in the back, and that's going to be the Vikings' point.
Noah rolling. Who can stop him?
A good serve receive by Joshua Windsor.
Right off the block. Roll shot.
Roll
good pick
shot.
up by
Good
number
setter
6.
defense.
Holy set from our libero.
Oh!
Oh my gosh, go for
That
it.
was a good up.
That was a good up.
It just couldn't get under that.
(18-15) is the score. Still in favor of the Knights. Number 1, Vikings libero back to serve. See if we can't side
18-15,
out.
still Knights in the lead. Good deep serve. Back to Weston. Scrappy defense on the Viking side. Ooh.
Just off the block for number 11 and 16, Boston and Weston. They just got told a little bit out of the court.
Maybe facing the wrong way. With blocking, you have to make sure your hand is turned into the court. Another deep serve by the libero. A simple swing by Sam Fitzsimmons on the outside. That was a close one.
I'm honestly not sure if that was in or out.
I'm not
Line
sure. That
judge
was
had a
too
pretty
fast.
tough decision there.
We all have to make those tough decisions. I wouldn't know what to call right there. That had Alex Williams, the libero, a little bit too heated right there.
If we could just get this middle setter connection in on the Knights side. Looks like we're tipping.
Tipping a bunch.
Really
That
smart
is a
shot there
good
by Sam
shot.
Fitzsimmons.
Having a couple players on the Viking side a little upset by that call made by the refs. A change of setter, and we're going to have AJ Kincaid back on the court. Let's see what we can do.
Braden Puzniak back to serve with the jump float.
Good serve. Oh, good off-block defense. Back to AJ.
Unfortunately, another tool on the block just outside that court. If we could just
Just
pull that in
sending
a
it
little
out.
bit, that would really hype up the team. The score is now 19-18, just a 1-point deficit with the Knights still in the lead, excitingly.
They did blow that 4 or 5 point lead that they did have. And so this game is going to be another close ending like the last one was. Good set back to Sam.
Good one-hand reach there. Nice block there by 8
block.
and 16, Boston and Sam.
That's what you have to do. 20-18 now in the second set.
Blocking is the fastest way to shut down a team.
John back to serve, one of our best servers on this team. Let's see if we can get this serve and hold on to it. Back set. A simple free ball. Good set.
There's our middle and center connection that we need. Number 1 with the pass.
Good set by our libero.
Oh, wow, what a dig.
Just too difficult to receive.
Very good swing there by number 24.
Timeout by the Vikings.
We have a 3-point difference, 21-18. Knights still in the lead. Let's see if we can't bring it home and get to 25.
I think with our momentum and the power that we have, we could hold on and win this set and hopefully the next 2 after that. This is going to be only a 30-second timeout by the Vikings. It's a half timeout. Not as much to talk about, not as much to cover, but hopefully they can figure out what they need to.
Back out on the court, the Vikings and the Knights still with the same score, 21-18.
A tiny 3-point lead, but I think it's just enough to win this set.
Josh Dittmar back to serve. One of our seniors tonight. Good serve.
Good serve. Out of system ball, just off the block. That's going to be 21-19. North still in the lead. Vikings with the serve. A good push to the outside, just out. Swung a little too hard.
Making the point deficit just 1 point once again. This is a close and exciting game to watch.
Yeah. Good serve by the Vikings.
Good tempo there from the setter and middle hitter, Boston and Brandon.
Ooh, block just got caught up.
Looks like we're struggling just a little bit with our outside block on
Struggling
the
offensively
Knights.
altogether, I think, in this rotation.
Good set there.
Good set to AJ.
AJ putting it away.
A 1-point lead right now for the Knights.
(22-21). It's getting pretty intense, honestly.
Libero Alex Williams back to serve for the Knights. That's going to be out, making it 23-21 here in the second.
We just need 2 more points to clutch up for this set. Number 2, Alex Williams back to serve. Looking with the jump float here.
Ooh, a good serve for the Knights. Oh, just hit the antenna, 24-21.
1 point. See if
He
we
needs
can't
to
push
lock
through
in
here.
on this serve. Good short serve for Alex Williams, almost an ace. A good out-of-system ball for the Knights. Off the block, scrappy plays all over.
And the Knights do take that set, and a difficult play from the Vikings on the net.
That's going to be a Vikings point. Looks like number 24, Joshua Windsor, is a little too close and was in the net before the point was called. They just need 1 point, honestly, so.
I think everyone thought that was the Knights' points there for a second, including me. I was already talking about
it
they
moved
won.
fast, it really did.
Yeah.
You couldn't catch it.
Number 4 back to serve for the Vikings.
A good serve
there.
Back to the middle. Oh, that's going to close out set 2. It's now
really
a 1-1
there.
game. I think the latest I can leave is like 8:15, like 8:10. The Vikings huddle right now looks a little intense. Their head coach looks a little energetic of what. Barely.
No, we weren't even here.
Were you actually?
Yes. They started really late, I guess. You know, ours ended around.
It started like an hour later.
I know. Good.
Like, or 6 and 6. We're like 12 and 3.
They're clutching up today.
Yeah. Both. Yeah. Vikings ending their huddle earlier than the Knights are. The Knights just look to be like hanging around talking,
Yeah,
trying
they're not
to.
even really in a huddle right now.
They're in like 2 different huddles actually, discussing probably setter connections, better defense, probably joking at the same time.
Laughing, making some core memories there.
Laughing. I would say so. It is senior night after all.
Gotta enjoy it.
You just gotta have fun with it.
Quite a long break here. I feel like they're not normally this long.
Yeah, I will say, I think there's just more team communication needed before going into that third set. With it now being 1-1, I think they just need to learn how to like hold on to their leads and get these next 2 sets rolling. All right, both teams are back on the court right now, just having the down ref check both lineups. And then we can get this set going.
Looks like we have kind of the same lineup, I think, from set 2.
Yes.
Vikings in favor of the serve.
I think it's the same lineup as set number 1 was. Scrappy play to start that out. Joshua Windsor on the swing. Oh, a little momentum and power behind that swing right there. There was some
Number
aggression
7.
to that one. Vikings back to serve yet again, number 8.
Good serve there by number 8.
Scrappy play.
Way to bring it back, number 6, Luke Collinger, our setter, who's
A little
playing
one-arm
front row
save.
right now.
A little miscommunication, it looks like in the middle. That donut hole is what they call it no one was covering it. And with the setter in the front row, you don't really have a height on the right side. Difficult set right there. Out swing.
Honestly, we're seeing just a lot of like scrappier plays on the Knights side versus the Vikings, who have stayed pretty chill for most of this game.
They look a little more tense right now, being down. Somewhat of a shank pass by number 2, Alex Williams, and out tip.
Looks like the huddle's just kind of talking to each other and laughing it up just a little bit on the Knights side, trying to
shake it off.
Yeah.
But it is 4-0 right now with the Vikings ahead, so I think at some point you do need to lock in and think what you need to change up in this service eve.
I've seen so many powerful swings from the Knights side. I know that they can clutch up this game if we just use a couple more of those key points and really lock in on this game.
I think tooling the block is one of their best bets, tipping to the corners.
Our JV team hyping up the varsity team. We love to see the sportsmanship and the team just
good
closeness.
Serve by Alex Williams. Strong block by the Knights.
That's going to be an out on the Vikings, giving the Knights the point with that block.
Good ball. Switching up the serve. That's going to be an out block back to the Vikings. Hopefully we can get out of this rotation quick. A little roll shot by Joshua Windsor, catching the off blocker on their feet.
Vikings seem to look a little upset almost on their side of the court. They seem to be getting kind of frustrated with those smart plays by the Knights.
Luke Hollinger back to serve. A little deep serve, almost out, but was able to catch it on the Viking side.
Good dig by Alex.
Free ball going to be sent over. Setter defense. Good set by our libero.
Dug by the Vikings and sent back over. Unfortunately, it was, fortunately for the Knights,
it was just out.
But
causing it to be 4-5 in the third set.
in call on the Knights. Very smart shot there from the Vikings, deep corner. But now we see it, now we can handle it. Number one, back to serve again.
Yeah, serve receive has been one of the biggest struggles tonight for the Knights, and hopefully we can just get out of this one and done.
Yes.
Good swing by Noah in the middle.
Really strong swing there from number 13, resulting in the point for the Vikings.
A good, powerful swing. Number 7 and number 13 has been notorious tonight for those strong swings on the outside. The Vikings are starting off with a little more momentum than they were in the last set. The score is now 4-7.
Good swing
Good
there.
swing by Weston Peck on the outside.
Right through those blockers' hands. That really makes it more difficult for the defense to pick up because the ball honestly changes direction completely.
Joshua Windsor back to the line to serve. Overpass.
Overpass. Never a good thing in volleyball. You're going to get a birthday ball right back at you.
But the Vikings were able to cover that one. A lift being called on number 6 on the Vikings. Going to make it back to the Knights.
The Knights closing that deficit there in the points with just 1.67 on Vikings side.
A good block on the outside, number 8 and number 7. Another good blocking duo.
Very excited here on the Knights side. 7-7 is the score, tied game. Hopefully we can make this.
Hopefully we can get on a run.
Good serve there by number 24.
A miscommunication on the Viking side. Gonna make it 8-7 for the Knights.
Joshua still back to serve.
A good serve. Strong
Yes,
block on
good
the
block
outside, or right side, sorry. A good swing. Good
by
defense
Sam.
on the Vikings.
That is going to
Under
be
the
the Knights
line
side.
violation for the Vikings yet again. Nice
Howell
point.
is getting quite frustrated here on their side, which is very good in favor of the Knights, using the other team's disadvantage to their advantage.
Good defense by number 2.
Smart tip there by 11, Weston Peck.
Smart tip, catching number 8
With
on
the
his
point.
toes.
That's going to give us a 3-point lead, 10-7.
That's a good small lead early on in this set. The Vikings did have the up, and we are now on a 6-1 lead.
Tough ball there, right through our blockers, number 7, Noah, and 11, Weston's hands. Hopefully we can get this ball right back. Number 11 for the Vikings, back to serve. Once again with the jump float.
Good serve. No spin on that ball at all. That block was just too strong back at them. Barely hit the line, but it was in.
Sam just hits the ball so hard that, like, once it hits that block, it's going far back in the court, which makes it just difficult for the passers to
It's
pick
just
up.
going to bounce right back down, and it's going to be really difficult for it to get returned.
Not a lot you can do, honestly.
Yeah.
Back to Sam again.
Just over the block, outside, making it 10-10. The Vikings are creeping up.
See if we can't put a stop and get out of this serving run that number 11 is on.
A little 3-0 run for the Vikings. A tight serve receive for the North. Number 13 yet again, a good strong swing.
That's going to put the Vikings, unfortunately, in the lead with a 1-point lead.
1-point deficit for the Knights. Roll shot by Weston Peck on the right.
Number 13 with a tip kill on our libero, Alex Williams. Number 13 has honestly really shown out for the Knights tonight, being one of their key players, and the team just honestly sends the ball to him anytime they don't know what to do.
Yeah.
Once again, tooled on the block. The Vikings
are
have gone on a 6-point run. It's now 10-13, Vikings in lead.
Yes, Vikings are getting amped up right now on this lead. Good
Hopefully
serve.
we can break this serve.
Powerful
Good
tip
Noah.
right to the libero, outside. Block not strong enough, just went by the hands. That's going to have the Knights call a timeout.
The score is
10 to
currently
14.
10-14.
They're on a 4-0 run.
The Howell Vikings are honestly getting a lot of energy, a lot of momentum, a lot of excitement.
Yeah, and I think, unfortunately for us, that is what helps a team win. That is what helps a team get up and have a good, strong lead. That was a short timeout, 30 seconds only. Not a lot to talk about with the deficit going on right now, but hopefully the Knights can find some momentum, some power to end this lead that the Vikings have.
Really smart tip there from the Knights. Number 6 and number 7.
Just have
Going through with
that
that
setter-hitter connection was just too powerful, and they were able to get that point back. Number 7 back to serve.
Just missed it right on the tape.
Bounced right back off the tape. That's going to be a Vikings point out of rotation for the Knights. Looking to fix that up right now.
Unfortunately, I feel like the Knights are kind of falling apart in this set. We're getting out of rotation. We're off tempo.
This out of rotation can set teams back often.
Oh, that was the down ref's fault.
Down
and
ref's
we're going to actually get that point back. Or actually, it's going to be a replay.
It's going to be a redo. It's going to be a replay. They're going to redo that point. So the point is going to be taken away from the Vikings.
That is a very fortunate thing for a down ref to admit that they're wrong.
Hopefully it doesn't get them in their heads too much.
It only takes 1 point for the Knights to gain this momentum back.
A little just too slow on their heels, number 6. Unable to pick that ball up and return it for the Knights. Good serve for the Vikings. Tight ball for the Knights. The setter defense. Good set by our libero. They're going to tool that block, and it's going to be Knights point.
Subbing on the Knights side, we have our right side hitter and setter subbing for each other.
We're going to have Brandon Puzniak coming back to the line to serve, and AJ Kincaid also coming in to be a right side hitter. Hopefully with him back in, we can get some more swings in. We can get some more blocking in. Get that lead cut.
I agree.
Good block right off the bat. AJ Kincaid on the right side.
16, Boston in the middle. The score is 13-17 now. 4-point deficit from the Knights. Vikings in the lead. But 4 points can go just like that in volleyball. We can easily get this back if we just play a little bit smarter and get our serve receive in check.
True. I don't need to leave early anymore. I'm fine today.
A great swing by number 10,
Another great
AJ.
swing by number 10. Just insane. Once you get him fired up, there's not much you can do.
He's honestly a hype player for this team. Once he gets a good swing in, this entire team is just
a
playing
bunch
better.
of his swings just have so much momentum, so much power behind it. There's almost no stopping it. Oh, a good setter dump by the Vikings.
That is a, I mean,
Setter
I did not
dumps?
read that at
That
all.
is the first dump I think I've seen this game. I don't think we've seen much of those.
That's a really tough ball to get, though.
Yeah, a good straight down ball. It's almost hard and impossible to return. Good defense by the Vikings. Strong
Absolutely
block.
blocked and roofed by
That's
number
going to
10,
be AJ
AJ.
and Boston, middle and right side. Noah, number 7, coming right back in. This is a strong blocking rotation, strong setter-hitter connection rotation as well. Hopefully we can get on some sort of run. Good serve by Alex Williams, an ace.
A complete ace. No touch on that whatsoever.
No. It was a good float serve to the back.
Another good serve by Alex.
Good pass by Sam Fitzsimmons in the back. Outside swing to Joshua. Back set to AJ. Tight tip. Just outside the antenna.
That's a tough ball to get back into the court.
That's going to have the Vikings up 19-16 on the bottom side of this fourth set. That's going to be an antenna. It was a good, strong swing just off the net, just off the antenna. The setting, I think, is too tight. It's not as consistent as the last one was.
A topspin serve right into the net from the Vikings side. Looks like he kind of hurt his calf there a little bit. A little bit of a limp.
Maybe something caused from defense. We never know. Couple substitutions on the north side, a new setter and a new right side hitter.
Luke Hollinger, number 6, back into the back defense line to serve.
Good deep serve. Tight serve. Just caught Alex Williams on his feet. That's going to make it 21-17 in the fourth set.
We're looking back to really dig deep and bring this set back because it's only a 4-point deficit. However, that can really get to a team if we don't play smart enough.
Yes, and with it being the third set, I think there's a lot of emotions, a lot of tense feelings going on. Miscommunication right there.
Still somehow managed to set a pretty good ball.
Scrappy
Vikings
play.
Scrappy.
It's a good libero set by Alex Williams. Oh, just touched by Sam Fitzsimmons. It looks like it's going in. Last minute, you put your arms up. There's not much you can do in a situation like that.
Also, with taller people playing back row, they tend to read balls differently. Like Sam, he's over 6 foot, so.
You think you can get it. You think it's going to be in. That's going to cause the timeout to be called by the Knights. I think they're just in their heads. I think the last set they got a little too cocky towards the end. And now they're just having a hard time finding that momentum and that power to get a lead going here in this third set.
Hopefully we can pull it together in this timeout, lock in, really create a good game plan here. Looks like the coach is giving a pretty good speech here to the boys. They seem to be pretty locked in on whatever she's saying.
It almost makes you wonder what she's saying. This is a longer timeout, 45 seconds, but still, in my opinion, not enough time to really get across what you want to say.
Sending them back out onto the court, the Knights and Vikings are about to resume the third set, 17-22 in favor of the Vikings.
High fives all around on the north side. Trying to get that energy going, trying to get emotions high to get this pushback. Tight set by the Vikings, one arm by Weston Peck.
Didn't quite, I honestly don't think they got too big of a touch on that, but they did manage to put it right back in the Knights' court, them not being able to pick it back up.
Joshua Windsor on the right side just tried to roll over the block and didn't quite get it. They had a lot of hang time on that side. Deep serve by the Vikings.
Ooh.
Out of system, scrappy plays for the Knights. Miscommunication on the Vikings side.
That was a really good play by Alex Williams over there with that tight ball. He somehow managed to just get an arm on that ball, sending it back, and resulting in the point for the Knights.
Joshua Windsor with the serve, an easy little float. And looked like it was going out, dropped at the last second.
That's going to put the score at 18-23.
Substitution on the Vikings side. New server, number 11 back.
It's actually 18-24. Scoreboard was a little bit late on that one. Hopefully the Knights can somehow manage to make a comeback here for this last
Good
few
serve
points.
receive on the Knights side. Good way to tool the block. Just went out. 19-24 for the Knights, but still in favor of the Vikings. Tiny substitution on the Knights side. New server John Dittmar back to serve. Good strong serve. Deep to the libero. Good defense too. Just out. And that's going to end the third set. In between sets right now, we're going to have a 3-minute break. Both of the teams are concluding. On the Knights side, it just looks like they're giving them a break, giving them time to just sit and think before they have a team chat of what they need to fix. The Viking side looks like they're doing the same, a little conversation from the assistant coach, but overall just good vibes on the Viking side. Miranda, am I just by myself now? We've been going back and forth.
Okay, you want to do play-by-play? Because I have no idea.
Yeah, I got you. Don't worry. Coming to a conclusion right now in this break between the third set and the fourth set. Vikings are slowly making their way back onto the court right now, while the Knights are still taking a little bit longer of a break, trying to figure out what they need to fix and how they're going to get stronger momentum back in this fourth set.
Which one's yours?
Drew put that one there. That one was there already. Scrappy play by the Vikings here early in the first set, or the fourth set. Blue Collinghurst back to the line to serve. The block just went into the net, not strong enough, not a lot of force there, pushing it and holding it back. Now we're back into serve receive. Vikings has the serve.
Just enough for the Knights to get the second point of the fourth match tonight.
Number 7 back at it with a good middle setter connection right there. That's another kill for him tonight. Number 24, Joshua Winger, is going to be back at the line to serve. A tight set, just going out. The middle stuck his arm out at the very last second, trying to get that ball up, trying to get some communication. Just wasn't working. Good serve by the Vikings. A strong swing by Sam Fitzsimmons on the outside.
And for the Knights, number 16, Boston Winchester. Score now 3-2 Knights.
And John Dittmar is going back to the line to serve. It's going to be a deep serve. Good defensive play by John Dittmar. A back row attack on the Viking side of the court is going to give the point back to the Knights. You cannot have a back row player jump in front of the little white line. Good serve again by John.
Block attempt by Max Fitzsimmons, but just wasn't enough. Libero number 1 for the Vikings for the serve.
Another substitution on the Knights side, gonna send number 7 out and John. New middle, or new right side and new setter. Good swing by Weston Peck on the right side. A change of setter and change of right side here on the north side. We're going to have Brandon in as new setter and server, and AJ is back in. Missed a serve by the Knights. Looked like he just tried to get it going a little too fast. Didn't really take a time to get his serve in.
This has been a back and forth game as the score is now 5-4 Knights.
Yeah, it's been a very slow start to this fourth set, but hopefully the Knights can go on a run very soon. Good off-block defense by Sam Fitzsimmons. A miscommunication on the north side. Neither of them crossed, neither of them touched that ball. It's going to be a little rough start. Good strong tip by Sam Fitzsimmons on the outside. Scrappy play by the Vikings.
Sam Fitzsimmons steps up for the serve.
Missed serve again by the Knights. That's going to be their second missed serve for 6 points. I think if I were them, I would really need to start taking my time on these serves, getting them in, focusing on my time that they give me.
In this point in the game, every serve counts, every point counts, so need to focus on those.
Yeah, especially with the slow start to this set. Vikings taking a short lead of just 1 early on. It seems like they have a lot more momentum than the Knights do early on.
No, but you're not supposed to. Okay. As long as we hear each other, it's fine.
Miscommunication on the north side, just barely went over. Another setter hit on the Viking side, just hard to return. causing the Knights to be all tense. You can see libero number 2, Alex Williams, just telling everyone it's going to be okay. We got the next one. A setter defense on the Knight side. Miscommunication on the Viking side. That's going to be a point for the Knights. Number 7, Noah back in. Alex Williams back to the line to serve.
Libero number 2, Alex Williams, stepping up for the serve.
The short serve and yet another defensive hit by the Vikings. I think that's going to be their new go-to. They've done it 3 times, and still no one has seen it coming. No one has been able to get it back. Vikings holding on to a tiny lead of 2 in this 4th set. Miscommunication on the serve receive, sending a free ball into the net. This is not the ideal way you want to start a 4th set. Slow miscommunications. Everyone is tense right now.
I need to see better communication on the Knight side for some.
A good setter connection is going to make number 7 have a really good hit. Just missed the block. Number 6, Luke Hollinger back at the line to serve. Looking for a run right here just to get it tied up at least. Good free ball for the Vikings.
Just not enough. Barely hits it out of the line. So Vikings will get that point, making it 8-10 Vikings.
Just missed that line. It looked like there was a little communication between the refs and the line judges of if that ball was in, if that ball was out. Missed serve by the Vikings. Sending Joshua Windsor back to the line to serve. Another missed serve. That is their biggest struggle this set.
Few of those this set.
Yeah, I'd say that's 3 or 4 in this set alone, and I don't think they've missed any serves previously going into the set. Deep tip by Weston Peck, just out. Timeout being called by the Knights with it being 9-13, Vikings ahead.
Knights need to regather here in this minute they have. Really need to focus on their serves.
Yeah.
And overall communication, I think, is key.
Yeah, I think their communication is one thing. I think being strong offensively is another thing, and just discipline on defense as well. They're trying to rush through the set, not taking time to focus on the little things, and the little things oftentimes is what wins you a game.
Score now 9-13 Vikings.
Oh yeah. What? They have to win 3 sets.
So like they have to win the 3rd set and then the game will be over?
Yeah. If they win this set, it's over. If they win this set, it goes to 5.
Okay.
Yeah. My back is killing me. Who said we couldn't have any chairs? So.
They've been sitting the whole time.
Coming out of this timeout early. Vikings seem pumped up, ready to get going. A good roll shot by Sam Fitzsimmons on the outside.
Too strong by number 12 for the Vikings.
That's too strong. Went just outside of the court. That's going to be the Knights' point, sending John Dittmar back to the line to serve. Hopefully trying to get on a run right now. Almost an ace for the North Knights right now. A scrappy plays by the Vikings. They're just inside the court, right down the line, and that has been how Sam has been scoring a majority of his points tonight, just going right down that line. It's 11-13 now in the fourth set. Number 13 again, a strong, powerful hit. We've seen so many of those tonight from him. Number 5 subbing out for number 7 in the back.
Libero, number 1 for the Vikings, stepping up for the serve.
Good serve by the Vikings. Tiny tip. Off the block defense, doing great for the North Knights right now. Weston Peck just hit it outside the line. No touch on that block.
Score update, Knights 11, Vikings 15. Number 1 still serving for the Vikings.
Sam Fitzsimmons hitting that cut shot right down the line to the libero, getting that point back for the Knights. It's smart plays like that that gets you up, it gets you on the board. Rylan Martin back to the line to serve.
Skimmed in the net there.
Good strong block from number 16 Boston and the setter, Luke Hollinger, running a 5-1 right now with him in the front row, losing a little bit of that height. Another missed serve by the North. Some substitution problems for the Knights right here. It looks like they tried to move a little bit too fast.
Subbing in for the Knights, number 1 for number 4, and number 10 for number 6.
A new setter change for the Knights and a new right side hitter. Trying to get some height in that front row, trying to get a change of pace. With this lead right now, we need to get something going. That's a good swing by Sam Fitzsimmons, just too strong. Tried to cut it a little bit too much.
Number 11 for the serve, and a missed serve.
A missed serve from the Vikings. That's the first one this set, I think. Sam Fitzsimmons back to the line, needing to push 3, get back in the race. Almost an ace, just able to get a hand on it. Good swing by Joshua Windsor on the outside. One blocker for the Vikings, just able to get that by. Net violation for the Vikings, a little bit too much power. Could not get that going. Timeout called by the Vikings.
This has been a long night for both teams.
Oh, yeah.
Score almost even, but Knights are still down by 1. It's been a tight game all 4 sets now.
Yeah, it's been really neck and neck all 4 sets. No one really able to keep a lead. Constantly fighting back and forth. The North Knights are back in it, only down by 1. Looking to just keep that momentum, keep that power going. Vikings hoping to keep their lead, keep that power going between them as well. Keep that communication up. All right, Sam Fitzsimmons coming out of this timeout to serve. Good overpass kill for Joshua Windsor.
Knights gaining momentum here.
Yeah, that's the kind of kill we were talking about earlier. Just anytime there's an overpass, that's the kind of kill offensive people are looking for. That's the kind of energy they need. Good serve by Sam. Barely touched that. Sam Fitzsimmons diving out of the way. Looks like they got that touch off the block. Back to the Vikings to make it 17-18. Outside kill again for Joshua Windsor, right off the libero into the net. Another middle substitution for the Knights, sending Alex Williams back to the line to serve. 18-18 here in this 4th set. We're now at the bottom half of it. This is where you need to push. Some scrappy defense by the Knights.
Playing small ball here. Little taps here and there.
Good defense by the libero. Roll shot into the donut. Alex Williams back to the line to serve. First lead for the Knights this game, 19-18. Good serve. Strong hit by number 7 on the outside. Just barely touching that block, going down that line.
Score 19-19. Very close game. Match.
This is very neck and neck game. AJ Kincaid kill, rolled right off the tape, back down. There's not much you can do about those, not much defensively you can do.
Number 6 for number 10 and number 11 for number 1.
Luke Hollinger back at the line to serve, hoping to go on a run right here, up by 1. Just need to push 5. Good serve, right down the middle. Miscommunication on the north side. Hit the antenna, and it is the Vikings point, 20-20 here in this 4th set. Good push by Weston Peck to the middle back. Little hang time there for Weston as well, sending it right back over. Setter defense. A lot of safe plays here by the Knights. unable to get under it. The Vikings are back on top, 21-20 in the fourth set. Back row attack for Sam Fitzsimmons, tying it again, 21-21. Joshua Windsor back at the line to serve. Scrappy servicey for the Vikings. Too much space in the block. Was just able to tool it for the Vikings. 22-21.
Vikings secure that point and hope to secure the match here.
Yeah.
Nearly 3 points, but Knights not letting down.
3 points away from having game. We just need to push here. Smart play by Noah in the middle.
In for number 7 is number 5, and Boston Winchester in for number 2.
John Dittmar back to the line to serve. He is one of our most powerful servers this season, and hopefully he can push these next 3 points.
Score is even now, 22-22.
Good defense by Josh. Pushed outside, out. No touch for the Vikings. That's going to make it 23. Knights on top. Timeout by the Vikings.
Very tense in this gym.
We're back being neck and neck in this fourth set. Head coach for the Knights just trying to ease her hitters, trying to make sure they're playing smart, making sure their blocks are strong.
Once again, score 23-22 Knights.
This timeout is not a minute long. It's only 45 seconds. But in this 45 seconds, hopefully they can get their message across. Hopefully their team can reset and really push these next couple points. Not using these whole 45 seconds. They're coming back 10 seconds early. Ready to fight, ready to push these next couple points.
Both teams ready to go. Knights need this one to advance to the 5th set. Vikings need this one to win.
Good serve by John Dittmar. Good offensive kill by number 13 on the outside. It's now tied 23-all. Each team just needs 2 more points to win this set.
Senior Sam Fitzsimmons regrouping his team as number 1 libero for the Vikings steps up for the serve.
Good serve, aiming right at Joshua. Back to Sam Fitzsimmons, trying to roll shot it. Back to Sam. Off that block, unable to put it down.
Score 23-24 Vikings.
And the Knights are going to use their last timeout for this set. There's going to be no more timeouts available for both of the coaches. If the Vikings come out of this, the game is over. If the Knights come back to win, we do go to a 5th set.
Vikings coming back 10 seconds early, fired up, ready for this last point to win. But Knights are up for the challenge, needing to stop the Vikings and win by, I believe, 2 points.
Yes, they have to win by 2 points. If the Vikings manage to get this ace, get this kill, or get this anything, they will win this game. Good serve received by Joshua Windsor. Back to Sam Fitzsimmons. Coming out of a timeout to get a kill. That is what is important. It's 24 all. Next 2 points wins. A little substitution miscommunication for the Knights. Rylan Martin back to serve. Rylan is one of our 4 players who are really strong at serving. Good serve. Number 13 yet again, just coming back at it, killing that ball.
24-25 Vikings.
11 back to serve.
If they get this point, they win.
Knights trying to focus up, trying to lock in. Good serve received by Libero. Roll shot to the corner. Good line shot by Sam Fitzsimmons.
Once again, the senior keeps them in the game.
25-25 total. Hopefully trying to get these next 2 points to extend this game to a 5th set.
Fitzsimmons with the serve.
Missed the serve.
Miss serve. Vikings. 26-25. Number 13 stepping up for the serve.
Yes, 26-25 Vikings set point yet again. Tough serve right at the libero. Another kill on the outside for Joshua Windsor. That's going to be 26 all, sending the libero back to the line to serve. Let's see what Alex can do. Can he get an ace these next 2 points? Can we get a kill off of these?
Williams with the serve.
Taking a big deep breath before contacting that serve. A little scrappy on this serve receive. A tip, setter defense. Blockers hanging there just 1 millisecond, smacking that ball back down. 27-26 Vikings. This bottom half of the game is really intense right now.
Number 4 with the serve.
Good serve received by Sam Fitzsimmons. A missed hit is going to end the Knights' 9-0 game win streak and going to cut the Vikings to a 7-6 record for this season.
Knights take the loss, 26-28.
That is the end to tonight's game in a 4-set thriller. Vikings coming out 28-26 on top of the Knights.
Unfortunate senior night for the Knights, but looking to get back later this week.
Yeah, another game later this week. Against who, I am not sure, but just
looking for some revenge later this week.
Yeah, looking to not let this loss affect them and to come back stronger for the next game.